Good afternoon, everyone. This is Captain Taylor, your host. Welcome to BJJ Fighter Gaming. And what I want to do today is introduce you to BJJ Fighter Gaming, tell you who I am and what we're about at this channel. I made a previous video covering the same thing, but I didn't think it was good enough. Our standards are pretty high, and I wanted to redo it again. So, I'm Captain Taylor, your host. Who am I? I'm a retired individual with plenty of time on my hands, and I don't have to worry about making a living anymore. So what does that allow me to do? It allows me to pursue the things that I'm interested in and the things that I want to do in life now. So with that in mind, the channel itself is mainly about gaming. But most of my gaming is centered around flight simulation and first-person shooters because those are the things that I'm interested in specifically. I also like strategy games like chess and Ages of Empire. As far as first-person shooters, hopefully I'm using the right terms there, first-person shooters. I like things like Call of Duty, Red Dead Redemption, and I like those types of first-person shooters because they also involve a deep storyline that a person can follow, and it involves strategy and thinking also. It's just not like Doom or something like that where you just running around shooting stuff. You gotta solve things, you gotta think, there's strategy. I like strategy and meeting objectives. But the main thing I like is flight simulation. I guess the reason why I like flight simulation is because it involves a culmination of the things that intrigue me, which are aviation and flying itself, because it's, I don't know, something about it. I won't get into that now. Maybe I'll save that for another video. But aviation itself, then the technical aspect of aviation, and when you say technical, we're talking about the computer hardware, the airplanes themselves, the software involved, and having to sync all that together, and I guess then the thinking that's involved in when it comes to aviation and flying and so forth. And it's also a daring thing. You gotta have some courage to do it, because there's an element of danger in it. So, not in flight simulation, but in real flight though. I will pursue real flight. I think I'm gonna pursue my private pilot's license. I think I justified the expense for doing it. My justification is flying in the real world with my flight simulation. We're also going to incorporate drones and drone footage and so forth into the channel at a future date. Actually, the near future. I'm getting ready to buy a drone. So, what is our mission? Primarily to promote aviation. Second, along with promoting aviation, that comes into gameplay, and then the last part of that mission is to introduce the people to the tech world and syncing all that together, like I said before. Now, what have we been doing in trying to develop this channel? Well, it's taken me the last year and probably 3 months to get where I am now. First I had to buy the hardware, then I had to get the software, then I had to put them together. After I put them together, then I had to learn how to put them together, and then after I put them together, then I had to learn certain aspects about the software, and I had to learn certain specifics about the hardware, because in order to do a video like this, there's a lot involved. You have to know how to edit video, you have to know how to use a mixer to mix the sound and the video together, sync all that together. And then lastly, you have the presentation itself, how you talk and how people perceive you. So I still got a lot to work on there. I'm getting a little more. I'm getting more confident because I understand all the aspects of it and what I have to do, and I've gotten to reached a certain level of competence. So now I don't have to think about what I'm doing in certain areas, and I can concentrate on talking to you. But I get, I think everybody has to experience that at some time. So it's taken me, I started April 2021 with this channel. It's now June 2022, a year and some months to get to where I am now. So in closing, I want you to enjoy the journey that I'm on as far as learning this stuff, and then at some point we'll reach where we need to be in the learning curve and just be able to produce videos and content. And then after we do that, then I can get you to participate. We'll grow this channel and see where we go from there. So how am I going to grow the channel? Well, I might have some contests or something, where you can win money, or you can win the type of currency or bucks that I'm going to introduce. That has to do with Discord, Twitch, and all and so forth. So that's another thing. I had to learn all the different platforms. So understand I'm on YouTube, Twitch, Discord, Facebook Live, and I think that's it. So, and one of the last things I got to do before I close out here, so that I will take away some of the technical bugs that I'm experiencing now, I need a new graphics card. Man, you can't get one. I got a NVIDIA 2060, powerful, but it's not enough. I need a 3070 or 3060. I can't get a 3080. And those you techies out there know what I'm talking about. I can't get a 3080. It won't fit in my desktop case. So I can't. That's not an option for me. But man, my graphics card is maxed out because I'm running so many programs at one time. Everything from what's called VATSIM to SimAware to OBS to Microsoft 2020 to VPilot to smart cars. Man, I got so many things running at one time. Man, it takes a lot of power. But we'll get into that later too. I'll make a video about that. So that's why, if you ever want to donate to the channel, I'm going to set it up with some overlays where you can do that. To help me get some of this technical stuff, equipment that I need, hardware. Stuff costs a lot of money. So, all right, with that, I'm done. I'm going to go ahead and conduct me a flight because I'm part of Delta Virtual Airlines. As you can see, I'm the captain of the ship, so I'm going to conduct a flight simulation today going from New Orleans to Salt Lake City. It's going to take about 3 hours. Yeah, you got to do the whole thing. I got to do the flight planning, and I'm having a problem right now technically because, man, I set up last night. I was up from midnight to about 3 in the morning, and I conducted this flight simulation. And then at the end of the flight, the simulation crashed. You talk about being pissed. Anyway, I'll be making videos about more about those things, like more specifics on Delta Virtual and VATSIM. VATSIM stands for Virtual Air Traffic Simulation Network, and how all those things work. So, and all the hardware that I use. So I'm getting long-winded now. That's the end of the video. I'll see you guys later. I'm out.